Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, what we'll be doing is we'll be basically showing 3D models instead of cubes, what we have done in the previous video. Okay, just a demo of what we'll be building by the end of this video. As you can see, we'll be showing the reticle, and on the click of the basically on a touch of the screen, we'll be showing a 3D model instead of the cube. Okay, and that's it, I guess. And we'll be frankly saying writing very little amount of code to get it working because we've already done a lot of work in the previous videos. Okay, so let me get started with it. Okay, I'll just create another folder this time, model slash. Okay, now let me come to index.html, comment this, uncomment model slash exahit models. Okay, for exahit model, I'll just copy this exahit cube file contents. Okay, anyway, assuming somewhat you're familiar with web development, or so basically what we have with regards to images, we have different kinds of formats like PNG, JPEG, etc. So something similar is there for models as well. There are different kinds of formats basically available for 3D models, which are like GLTF, OBJ, FBX, etc. He'll be using something called GLTF extension, basically models, 3D models. Okay, so they are somewhat performant for the web in general. Okay, so we'll be using that. Okay, there are different kinds of sites available like Sketchfab, etc. Okay, I'll be using this marketplace. Okay, where we can see the site, where we can see 3D models. Okay, it's they are low poly models, not so much heavy, but it's enough for our scenarios. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to come to 3D. We're going to open this 3D tree model. Okay, we are going to come and download this model. Download. I'll do show in folder. I'll rename it to tree one. Enter. Okay, I'll copy this model, drag it to 1 second. Sorry, I think it should be in public. Yeah, let me drag it again to models directory. Okay, now what we have to do is something first, yeah, if you're somewhat familiar with webpack, in webpack what we have is for different assets like image, we have different kind of loaders. Okay, or suppose for styles we have different kind of loaders. So you can imagine we have GLTF model, so we have GLTF loader. If we have some different kind of extension, we have different kind of loader. That's kind of mapping, it's there in 3js. Okay, so I'll just, so basically for GLTF we need so once we want to load the GLTF model, we'll be using GLTF loader. Okay, as you can see, there are a lot of models, okay, and loaders basically, and we'll be using GLTF loader. Copy this, paste. Okay, and let us create a variable where we are gonna reference the loaded model. Okay, we'll give it by default null. Okay, we are gonna use GLTF loader, into new GLTF loader. Okay, we need to give it a path, okay, of the 3D model. Okay, so the model is in models slash tree one.gltf, and we need to send a callback of what to do with the loaded model. Okay, so the callback function, I'll just create it, and we'll be getting the something parameter known GLTF. I'll just be putting GLTF here, and what we can do is we'll put the loaded model, we'll reference the loaded model. Basically we'll assign gltf.scene to a loaded model. This will contain our loaded model. Okay, basically a model 3D model. Okay, it will contain other stuff also, which I'll not be going too much deep in this video. Okay, really focusing on the model aspect of it. So when you do gltf.scene, you get a model inside. Basically assign a model to loaded model. Okay, now what we have to do is to come down. Okay, since wherever we have the cube reference, we need to change it to loaded model. Okay, so what I can do is instead of cube, I can put loaded model. Okay, I think below also we have one place rotation. Whatever name you could have given. Okay, it's not like big deal. Okay, anyway, I'll delete this geometry and material of the cube, which is not required. And yeah, one more thing, important thing is like we need to, okay, sorry, it should not be loaded model, it should be loaded model dot clone. What we're going to do is like we're going to create different, we're going to create clones of that model, okay? We're gonna since we have loaded a model, we are gonna create a clone of it. On a tap of the screen, okay, when the reticle is shown, we'll be showing a copy of that. We'll be basically placing a copy of that model in that location where the reticle is being shown. And suppose the reticle is shown in another location, we'll be showing a different copy. We'll be basically creating a different copy of the model and showing in that location so that we can have multiple copies in the scene. Okay, so hence we need to put model here. Sorry about that. Okay, I think this should do it. Yeah, here let me move it. I think this should be okay. I guess. Anyway, let's check this scene. Let's see. Zoom. As you can see, you are seeing the bottom part of the model because the model is quite big. Okay, so what we can do is like we can scale the model down somewhat. Okay, here. Sorry, scale dot set. I'll be scaling it a lot. Okay, save. Let's see once more. As you can see, the model is quite small compared to everything. As you can see, we are showing different copies of the same model. Okay, but would it not be better like to show different kinds of models instead of just showing one kind of model? Okay, so what we can do is like we can download different trees here. Okay, I'll be downloading different trees. You can download different other models also. It's upon you. Okay, so what we'll be doing is like instead of showing just one type of model, we'll be basically showing random models of these three types of trees. Okay, we'll be showing one kind of tree basically randomly. Okay, any one randomly. Okay. Anyway, let's come to the files. I'll rename every file. Tree two, tree three. Okay, I'll just copy this. Sorry. Take it, drag it, put it here. Okay, now what we're going to do is like since we are not just going to be focusing on one model, one instance of one type of model, so we need to have an array structure here. Okay, so what I want to do is like, and we need to call the loader for all the two other extra models also. Okay, and we need to change the logic of the onload function. What we are going to do is like whenever the model has been loaded, we are going to push it to the array, that model. Okay, and what we can do is like we can use a random model out of it. So we can do random index equal to mat dot random, okay, into loaded models dot length. Sorry, here it should be, anyway this is okay. Just cut this and put match dot flow. I just want an index basically from which valid index basically I want. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'll just put come here loaded models and put random index. Is there any other place where loaded model is there? Let's see. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. Okay, let's see what happens now. Start here. Will come zoom. What I'm doing is like I'll just rotate this mobile screen somewhat so that we can have a little more slow place to put different trees. As you can see, the different trees now randomly coming up. It's at least it's pseudo random kind of thing. Okay, anyway, we're having somewhat random. is there. Okay. Anyway, I think this sums it up the whole video. Okay, so we can basically deploy this whatever we've done till now. Okay. Good. Okay, we got to this folder. We will in File Explorer. Sorry, I want to come here now. Drag it. And let's see. This is a live location, and I'll just start here. Just rotate it. Put some models. One, it's working. Two, it's working fine. It's working. Anyway, I think that sums up everything. Anyway, I think that's the end of this video. Okay, and maybe I'll be adding another video in this whole playlist, which will be the next video, I guess. Hope to see you there. Okay, bye.